Good way to start the video.
Start the video off like that.
Yep, video starts like this, guys. This is about a week or so into trying to introduce our bunnies. We have a boy and a girl. They are both fixed. So it's been about a little over a month since they've been fixed. So obviously hormones are still raging, but that's okay. We started putting them in this pen side by side, not letting them really get in with each other, but they were next to each other. So right now we decided, because they're on this slippery surface on the kitchen floor, they're both uncomfortable, so they're huddling together. He's going to town.
And we are
He's going to town, but there's no babies going to happen.
We are not being mean when we push the freckles, the lop off of the lion head. When
Right.
When
We
his
don't.
head,
Why?
because if he humped her head, he could accidentally scratch her face or eyes.
That's right, he could. So if he starts to mount her face, we kind of push him off of her, and then he settles down, and then he'll go back for her rear. But she's been submitting to him. She's been lowering her head, lowering her body. She's actually even put her head underneath of his head, and I think he just flopped too. He laid flatter. So
She might flop.
yeah, she might flop here in a second. So if they both flop, we know we're in business. So we've kept them separate since we've gotten them. And just kind of started introducing them in a neutral zone, obviously the kitchen. Putting them side by side in the gate without them being able to get to each other. And today was our first day of letting them in the same cage together. We have a dustpan. And what else do we have? Where's your plate?
Over there.
Oh. He had a plate to kind of separate them. If we need to go down in between and separate them, we can. But there's been no fighting, no scratching, no pulling out hair, just some mounting and humping, which is normal. But as you can see, he's been grooming her. She's been submitting, laying down, and kind of taking it, essentially. But this is all good. So she and he, Freckles and Winnie, have both been super good. We threw some raisins in here, just a couple, and some basil leaves, which they loved. Look at his little ear laying on her. Oh my gosh. So yeah, so they're being good. We opened the space a little bit more. We had it in a perfect square, but now we've opened it, and they've kind of hopped around a little bit. But they're very uncomfortable being on this surface. So they're probably going to stay huddled together because they don't like the surface. And as they continue to get introduced to each other, we'll do this for a while. And then we'll see how they do on carpet. And eventually we'll get to a point where we can let them come and go as they please. And they'll be our house bunnies. What do we got here?
This is Snowball.
Snowball. How's Snowball doing?
Fat.
Fat and sassy.
Gingy's being fat.
Fat and sassy. It's time to cut their nails.
Guinea pig.
Oh, they're not squeaking. Do not put the guinea pig in there. Not right now.
They'll probably hump the guinea pig.
They might hump the guinea pig. But we don't want to do that right now.
You want to boot my nose?
Nope, she doesn't. She wants to run. She's
Let
like,
her run,
what's
let
going
her
on?
run.
I need to run.
Let her run. Oh, he's grooming himself.
Oh, that's a good sign.
Big plays out here.
When they start grooming, it's a good thing. So he's grooming himself and kind of her. So we're just going to hang out and see how this goes. I don't know if I'll be able to speed up the video or not, but they've been doing pretty well. So now they're just hanging out.
All right,
No.
where's the blender?
Butter?
Blender.
Blender.
Mom.
No clue.
I'll
Wait,
find it in a
Mom.
second.
This
What?
is it.
Either she was licking,
No.
No, the black one. It's underneath the cabinet over there.
either she was licking me or she was sniffing. Yeah, it was just like,
Could have been both. Licking and sniffing. Yep. Careful she doesn't nip you. She might nip you. Those teeth will hurt. So that's our guinea pig, castle over there. Gingy's in the cage. We have 2 guinea pigs now because Princess Fluffy Butt passed away.
Thank you, man.
So we now have 2 instead of 3.
How about that stuff?
So Gramps is making pesto.
Mm-hmm.
I like that his ear is on her. It's really cute. It's
okay,
really
okay,
cute.
Snowball, I did
What are you
it.
doing?
I'll put you back.
Just about a hump.
He's gonna do it again.
Oh, no, he's grooming.
Are you grooming her?
Oh,
Oh, nope.
no,
He's
it's-
gotta do it. All right. So, anyway,
He just wants to say
I don't want to.
Like,
Yeah,
like
she's
a
so
wreck.
fluffy. I don't want to bore everybody with just this, but this is what we're doing right now. So we'll probably do this for a little while until we all get super bored with it. And again.
Hold on. Wait a minute. It's a chop.
Oh.
It's a chop.
What?
It's a thing. Where like you go, hold up. Wait a minute. It's a 22. Pew pew pew. Pew pew pew. Hold up. Wait a minute. It's a chop. It's a chop.
It's a TikTok video.
It's a
Anyway.
chop.
He's grooming.
Oh, are you grooming her? What a good boy. So they're grooming. They're getting along. Hopefully that will continue. And yeah, so while they're doing that, here, hold the dustpan. I'll show you guys real quick the enclosures that we have for the rabbits. The boys keep them in their room, but warning, rabbits equal destruction. Do you see? Rabbit. Rabbits equal destruction. Good thing we're redoing our floors. But right now, this is Freckles. Freckles area.
Cage is a mess. So is mine.
Yeah, the cage is a bit of a mess, but that's okay. Food and water bowl, hay rack. They use the litter box nonstop, so it's really great. Couple little ones out there, but that's no big deal. And then he digs and lays on that shelf. We lay the towel down, we clean it up every day, and he just digs at it and lays the way he wants to on that shelf, and then he can go underneath. And when we're not home, we close him off. It's just a typical grid. You know, you can buy these grids anywhere. So we buy the grids and put them together, zip tie them, and made a nice big door. So, yeah. So when we're not home, they're in there. And then when we are home, we let them run around. They jump up on the bed. And, yeah, you definitely want to bunny-proof your room. So that means all cords and wires, everything has to be picked up and put away. Oh, you got it. All right. So this is Winnie's. Her hay rack is there with her big litter box, as you can see.
She likes to kick all of her stuff
She
out.
loves to kick the litter out for some reason. We haven't cleaned it up, but she just kicks it all out. So we had this big fancy litter box that goes down in the front, but it wasn't working because she was kicking it all out into there and then out into here. But this is actually less of a mess. We have a shelf and then another shelf, and she digs up here. It's really cute.
And you want to talk about destruction?
Yep. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Just gonna be quiet about that, okay?
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Look at this. All these toys for her to play
She's
with.
got all this stuff.
All this stuff. All this stuff. But no. Yeah, let's chew up the carpet.
So you want to make sure that all your cords and wires are up because she has chewed through many, as you can see.
Getting my phone charger.
Chewing, which I tell him all the time. Make sure all your cords are in this basket up here, not hanging down. We actually put a little cage here so she can't get through. She can't get through, so it hangs. And yeah, to get to that, I mean, she could probably jump over if she really wanted to, but she doesn't. So yeah. So when we're not home, she hasn't figured out that she could technically jump out, but she hasn't figured that out yet. So when we're not home, she stays in there, but then when we are home, she's free roaming, as you can see. So yeah, so these are our bunnies. These are their areas, and eventually they'll be able to run throughout the house, and hopefully they won't do that anymore to try and get at each other. So yeah, so right now we've got our chairs while we sit here and be bored while they snuggle together. And yeah, so these are our bunnies. Thanks. Thanks for watching Lauren's Crazy Kids and Guinea Pigs and Bunnies. And yeah, so
Are you ready?
thanks for watching, guys. What?
Roll the outro.